This is the Linear versus Exponential Project by David and Emily by Period 4. This is the exponential growth and linear growth problem. Joe is a swimmer and there is a lap swimming marathon, and he wants to raise money for charity. His mom will help him by giving him $10 for a start and will give 5 more every lap Joe swims. His millionaire uncle wanted to help too and gave Joe $10 to start with, and he would double it every lap Joe swims. And the graph shows how his mom gives $10 and his uncle gives $10. And his mom gives $5 every lap, and his uncle doubles the money every lap he swims. Problem 1. At how many laps will Joe's mom raise $100 for Joe? So the exponential equation is y equals 5x plus 10. So you replace y with 100 and plug in the rest of the equation. And then you take away 10 and put it on the other side. That would equal 90 equals 5x. And then divided by 5. And then the problem would equal 18 laps. And that's how many laps Joe will have to swim for his mom to raise $100. Problem 2. How much money will Joe's mom raise for charity if Joe swims 25 laps? And again, the exponential. The equation is y equals 5x plus 10. And you have to replace x with 25 because that's the number of laps. And she will raise $135 if Joe swims 25 laps. Question 3. How many laps will Joe swim if Joe's uncle raises $5,000, over $5,000? And the equation is y equals 10 times 2 to the x power. And to solve this, you have to find out in the graph how many laps he would swim to raise over $5,000. And if you plug it in the graph, the equation comes out to have 30. And the answer would be 9 laps. Question 4. How much money will Joe's uncle raise for charity if Joe swims 20 laps? And since the equation is y equals 10 times 2 to the x power, you'd have to plug in x for 20, and the answer would come out to be $10,485,760. The mom's equation is a linear growth equation, and the next equals now question is the start equals 10, and next equals now plus 5 because she gives Joe $5 every time he swims a lap. And the equation is y equals 5x plus 10, and below there's the graph. And the uncle's equation is start equals 10, and next equals now times 2. And the equation is y equals 10 times 2 to the x power.
Meredith and Amelia went to go see a movie that was exactly 3 hours long. Beforehand, they bought an extra large bag of popcorn to split. There is 1,330 kernels of popcorn in each extra large bag. Meredith eats 105 kernels every 30 minutes, while Amelia eats approximately 45% of the popcorn every hour. Note, they split the bag in half. They each get 50% of the popcorn. Below there is the graph. Note, Meredith's data is at hour intervals instead of half-hour intervals. Meredith has a linear decay. She starts at 665 kernels of popcorn, and every 30 minutes she eats 105 kernels. So the equation is for now next is start equals 665 and next equals now minus 105. For the explicit equation, it's y equals negative 105x plus 665. Amelia has an exponential growth. She starts at 665 kernels of popcorn also. Her equation is for now next is start equals to 665 and next equals now times 0.55. And note that is every hour. Her explicit equation is y equals 665 times 0.55 to the x power. Number 1. What is the time when Amelia has approximately 306 pieces of popcorn left? For this question, you have to plug it into the calculator, and you have to plug in the equation y equals 665 times 0.55 to the x power. When you play around with it, you should get 1.3 hours. Number 2, approximately how much popcorn has Amelia not eaten after 2.4 hours? For this question, you can plug it in. So y equals 665 to the x power. You could plug it into the x. Y equals 665 times 0.55 to the 2.4 power. You should get approximately 158 pieces.
Which one's
Number 1, what is the time when Meredith has 56 pieces of popcorn left? So I'm going to write the equation, but I'm going to change it so x is equal to every hour instead of every 30 minutes to make it easier. So you'd plug in 56 for y, so 56 equals negative 210 x plus 665. You subtract 665 from each side. To get negative 609 equals negative 210x. Then you divide each side by negative 210 to get x equals 2.9 hours. Number 2, after 0.6 of an hour, how much popcorn does Meredith have left? So the equation is still y equals negative 210x plus 665, and then you plug in for x 0.6, so y equals negative 210 times 0.6 plus 665. Then y equals negative 126 plus 665, which gives you an end result of y equals 539 pieces.